working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you.
Hey friends, a little change of scenery. It is about 10:45. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of December, and we've already been pretty busy this morning. So we had an eye doctor's appointment, which, am I still dilated? I don't know, maybe. And we were there for almost 2 hours. Both my husband and I had an appointment. Hey, stop that. That's James. And so we were there from 8 to about 9:45. We came home and we picked up Aria, and we just dropped her off at the groomers. Then we stopped, got a little Starbucks and McDonald's. And now my husband's getting ready to go to work, and I am gonna make his lunch. But I just thought I'd say good morning from a different location today. In a couple hours, probably around 1, I'll need to go get Aria from the groomers. It is within walking distance, so I'll walk there and walk back, and that will be my walk for the day. So trying to keep up with walking every day, just to keep the exercise going. And let's see what else. I did my coloring last night, but I didn't do worry worms, so I will do that as soon as I'm done here. And then by the time I get Aria, it might be time to spin the wheels again. So that will be really good. Yeah, to see what else to work on. And in a little bit, I will open the advents with you guys. So just thought I would, update you guys. I'm awake. It's a normal time for people to be awake. So I've got a little girl who wants to be picked up, so I'll go now. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi friends, it is almost noon now, so I've unloaded, reloaded the dishwasher. I'm thinking Aria will probably be ready in the next hour. So I thought I would open advents. Let's actually start with the coloring book, since I had progress on that last night. And you guys, it is crazy how little is accomplished in an hour and a half on this coloring book. That's it. Oh, but doesn't it look so good? I am really loving this. It's just fun. And it looks so good. So the one for today, oh, it's a much simpler design. 2 kids by a Christmas tree. So we'll see if I get to work on that today. Let's look at the pixel one. I did not make any further progress on this, but we get to open day 23. Day number 23, I think, is this one. I have literally no clue. Hang on. Sorry, my husband came in here. Okay, looking at this, I'm thinking maybe an animal with big ears. And like maybe that's a Christmas hat of some kind. My first thought was like a dog, but maybe like a koala bear or something. I don't know. We will see. We will see when I get there. I don't know when that will be. I am thinking, because I'm already planning on doing Vlogmas, like carrying it out through the 12 days of Christmas, because I do have an advent calendar for that. that I will continue with spinning the wheel and continuing to work on Advents. And maybe we'll even have picked out a project for the night before Christmas Advents and include those in the little randomization situation. Hey, none of that. None of that, you silly monkeys. Anyways, so, okay, this gives a nice kind of vibration when I like do that. And so I've been doing that for a few minutes now when my husband was in here. So I have to put these away now before I. Anyways, I think that could be fun, and we'll continue to make progress on Advents. So, hope you guys stick around for that. Okay, so we did pixels, we did coloring book. What are we gonna do next? We are going to do twice sheared sheep. Don't know what this could be. Let's see. A quick row gauge. Ooh. So, let me hold it up against the white here so you can see. So if it's supposed to be like 6 rows equals 1 inch, it's a little thing to check to see if you're making gauge. That's really cool. So to measure your gauge, slide the ruler over your project until your rows line up vertically inside one of the V's. Or if you're doing crochet, one of the boxes. And so then that would be your gauge. So that's actually really handy. They have a lot of good tools this year. I just have to, remember to use them, which is always the problem. I need to somehow display my tools so I remember to use them. Okay, so that brings us to yarn. I think I'm gonna, save the candy for later. We'll do another catch up later, and we'll do the candy then. Okay. I brought it this time. So the 3 color names that we missed from yesterday is Dazzle and Jingle, Bubble Light Beauty, and Kitschmas Keepsake. Today's is Atomic Holiday. I want to say red just because it makes me think of atomic fireballs, like the candy. We'll see. No, not at all. Not at all. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at guessing. This is another one that well, it's like a butter yellow maybe, or even lighter than that. Like darker than a cream. Lighter than a butter yellow. I don't know. Anyways. Excuse me. Very nice. Mind blanking. 4th wing. Okay. So this one is called the 4th wing. Oh no, I thought this one had a sticker because normally a little bit opens up, and I was like, oh, there's a little sticker showing through. No. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is pretty. I really want to work on this Advent some more. The project. Okay. Then Forbidden Fibers, Night Before Christmas. I left this out of the bag, and now I see some dog hairs on it. Oops. Oh my goodness. It's called down, like the down of a thistle. Oh, look at that purple. I'm hoping the natural light is showing it. Oh, that is so beautiful. It's a really nice color. Okay. We'll add it here. Pull this back out to tighten it up. We are really running out of cable space. Guys, here's where it's at. I can barely hold it up. Very pretty. I was also gonna say, it's also quite heavy. Like, this is heavy. You forget, like, how much all this yarn actually adds up to in terms of weight. Okay. Last one. Excuse me. Gem State Yarns. And the extra is, a pair of scissors that have the cap on it. These are some of my favorite scissors. And I like to put them in project bags, but then I forget which project bag I put it in. And so then I don't see it again until I open that project bag back up. This even happens with cross stitch projects. I'll just stick it in the bag. Okay, let's see. Mary Dimples. Oh, I can't believe there's only 2 more colors left. Or 1. I actually don't remember if there's 1 or 2. I know Ugly Christmas Sweater has 2 more colors left because I know there's 2 little bags in there. This one might only have 1 more. Not positive. Ooh. Okay, sticking it on. And here we go. No one's given me any suggestions for this project. So far, the winning suggestion is a Christmas beard. Just kidding. Any suggestions? Maybe did I say maybe the London wrap? Oh yeah, maybe the London wrap that Carrie's making. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. Seriously, I have no clue. I have hit max level of weirdness today. Oh yeah, so maybe the London wrap with this one. I'm still thinking, despite what Carrie says, the draft day cardigan with this one. And yeah, that would be all my advent projects with planned projects. So that's what I'm leaning towards. I need to see about needles to possibly buy the 2 sizes I need. And then this one would need a neutral yarn. So I would need to buy some of that in order to be able to start the draft days cardigan with this. So that's about all. Oh, I do want to do the spin. So I still owe 2 hours on worry worms. Don't worry, I will do that first. But I thought, well, I had you guys held captive with me. I would do the next couple spins. So let's get our advent calendar catch-up wheel, and we'll spin for that first. Oh, I didn't turn this volume off. Oh, you're seeing notifications for my game. Ignore those. Ignore all notifications. Diamond painting. Wow, we haven't done any diamond painting. So we will do that. Let's see for how long. How much time? Spin the wheel. 1 hour of diamond painting. I'm excited for that, actually. And I think that's a good amount of time. Then we will see how much time we will still owe the worry worms. So let's do that one. So I owe the worry worms 2 hours and 5 minutes. So we will do that. I'll probably actually do that before I do the diamond painting. So 1 hour on the diamond. I should be writing this down. 1 hour on the diamond painting and 2 hours and 5 minutes on worry worms. I'm looking around for something to write on. Got a pen. And where's one of the packages? We'll use this one. Okay, so 2 hours, 5 minutes worms and 1 hour diamond. There we go. It's written down, so I will not forget the quantities. And I'll come back in a few hours to update you guys. I'm thinking need to pick up Aria really soon. Well, actually, it might still be another hour, so we'll see. So I will get started on the worms. I need to unearth some yarn and get working on that. So actually, what it was, one order is 35 and one is 25 for a total of 60. So that's 10 less than I thought, but I will be doing one additional for the school one, so it'll end up being around 100. So there's that. And then I received a new order for 5 mystery face scrubbies. So I need to do those. Those ones are super fast. I'm not worried about that. So that's what's up right now. And I will update you guys in a little bit. I might actually do the face scrubs while waiting to get called for Aria, since there's not a time frame on that. I don't know. Or maybe I just unearth. Part of the thing is I have to move stuff off of the box with the yarn for the worry worms again. So Sansa baby. Hello, sweetheart. So anyways, I'm gonna go get going on that. And I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. And I still have to edit yesterday's video. That I need to do. So bye. Okay, heading out to go pick up Miss Sansa from grooming. And then my husband's not feeling well. He's actually so I was gonna go walk and pick up the dogs. Although, did I even mention that we ended up dropping they had an additional opening and we were able to drop off Sansa for grooming? I don't remember if I said that. Anyway, so we had both Arya and Sansa groomed tonight. I took pictures of Alice and Arya, and I made listings to rehome Arya, Sansa, and Alice. I just need to take pictures of Sansa and then get those added to the listing. Anyway, we use puppies.com. My husband's not feeling well, which is why I'm in the car. And I know he's not feeling well because he knows how much I hate to drive. And so he normally insists on driving me, even when I say I can, because he knows how much I hate it. But he said I should go by myself. And so then I asked him if he wanted my homemade wonton soup for dinner. I don't make the wontons. I use frozen ones, but I put it all together. Anyways, because he always craves wonton soup when he's sick, and he said he did. So we're also going to stop at the grocery store so that I can pick up the vegetables that I put in it. I think I need an additional thing of chicken broth. And yeah, do that. But that is a super quick, easy dinner. So not upset about that at all. And that should, with him not feeling well, he'll be sleeping. So that should leave me a lot of crafty time. So I did manage my 1 hour of diamond painting. I got 2 diamond paintings completed. I will show you those next time I film an update. So now I just owe the 2 hours and 5 minutes on worry worms. So I will come home and do that after probably after I make dinner. Although I might actually do the worms and then make dinner because it's not yet 5 o'clock and I'll just let them sleep for a little bit longer. We're not really early eaters, so yeah, I'll probably then yeah, that's what I'll do. I've finished catching up on Craft House Magic, their Vlogmases, and I am currently working on Pam's Crafty Corner. I am on day 11 and 12, or 12 and 13, something like that. So, yeah, enjoying catching up with some vlogs. I've got to get going now. So I will talk to you guys later, but this has been a more like vlog compatible day than normal for me. So yep, I hope you enjoy coming along. I might see if there's something like a little Christmassy treat at the grocery store, and hopefully they will have some cranberry ginger ale because I'm on my last can and I would like some more. And I did find out they have a zero sugar version, so that is excellent. Anyways, chat with y'all later. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Bye. Okay, I thought I would take you along as we made the wonton soup. So let's ignore my extremely messy kitchen / stove. I needed to have wiped it down more. Anyways, chicken stock was on sale, so I actually am going to make an extra large portion because I am. So, I have a much larger pan than I normally would use. I forgot that I needed garlic, so I have my trusty minced garlic paste. I will just be using that. We'll be using some soy sauce. Because we're making an extra large batch, I have 3 bags of chicken cilantro mini wontons from Trader Joe's. We have bok choy. We have ginger. My husband does not like a lot of ginger, so I will cut this into fairly large pieces so it's easy to find and remove. I'm not a huge fan of bok choy, but he is, so we have 4 bunches of bok choy. And then 2 bags of vegetable stir fry. I will need to go through these and remove the red peppers. My husband cannot do red peppers. And so that is basically what's in the soup. I may have forgotten a couple things. But the first step is to start boiling the chicken. I hope chicken stock is going to be the same as chicken broth because I did not clearly read the box. We're going to assume it's the same. So we'll start with boiling the chicken broth or stock with garlic, and I measure with my heart, which means I put in a lot, and the ginger. So I'm going to go ahead and get those going, and then we'll come back for the next step. Now that it is boiling, we're supposed to cover it and let it simmer for 5 minutes. I've chopped my vegetables. Is this the right lid, right? Yes, it is. Okay. I am tempted to add the frozen vegetables now because the original recipe doesn't call for the frozen vegetables. That's actually someone's recommendation. So I do think I'm going to do that. And then I will let that boil for 5 minutes. I don't want raw vegetables. So that's been simmering for about 5 minutes. It is now time, well, simmering, it's actually boiling. Now time to add the bok choy. So I put all the chopped bok choy in this bag. There we go. And I'm going to give that a stir, and then it is going to boil for another 5 minutes. Okay, so now it is time to add our frozen wontons. So you just pour them in. It's hard to do this one-handed. Pour them in. I'll just show one bag and then I'll do the others off camera. And just give it a stir. This is my favorite, like, spoon to use for this kind of thing. Just right there. Okay, I will be back. These are supposed to boil for about 3 minutes. I usually give it closer to 5. Okay, it took about 5-6 minutes to even get it back to boiling after the frozen wontons got put in. So here we are. The final step is soy sauce. It also calls for sesame oil, but I don't have sesame oil, and I'm not usually a fan of sesame. So I am quite liberal with the soy sauce. And then I will try a sip of that. But I will come back in a little bit and do a taste test with you guys. This is now ready to dish up, but it is not going to be easy for me to do that, to test it with you guys here. So I'll do that in the craft room.